Hi, my name is Ambassador Vix, representing Western and Central Region's interest, and by extension, Mother Ghana. As said in our national anthem, God bless our homeland Ghana, and to make our nation great and strong. But how do we do it? Are we going to do this through education, through entrepreneurship, through imparting IT? Today, I'm here with a fine lady who is a CEO, a humanitarian, and a student lead, the founder of Impact Foundation, and we are here to interview her regarding what she does, the achievements, and the things she's going through. A whole lot of more things, so stay tuned as I interview her. Hello, Babet.
Hi, Vicemen.
Welcome to the Vicemen show.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm wonderful. Thanks for asking.
Good.
Your biography, I read it that you were the current president for Comfort MasterCard Foundation. That's 2019. What is MasterCard Foundation about?
So MasterCard Foundation it's an international organization and non-governmental one that give educational scholarship or sponsorship to Africans their studies and also give them educational support through leadership and then entrepreneurship.
Okay, so how were you part of this foundation? Are you supposed to apply or what?
Yes, so it's just a normal application, just like any other scholarship. So I applied through Comfort. So Comfort is a partner institution to MasterCard Foundation. So I applied through Comfort. Comfort is Campaign for Female Education. It's also a non-governmental organization that supports the educational needs of young women. So per the name, it's strictly female. So I applied through that, and then after rigorous processes and interviews and investigations, and of course you have to be academically good and brilliant. Yeah. So I applied through, and then I went through the processes, and then I was selected.
So Comfort MasterCard Foundation is an NGO.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So let us come to the context of Impact Foundation. What necessitated, or what's the reason behind you founding Impact Foundation?
Okay, so it's funny, but I think it all started when I started schooling in the Central Region, and then having been very close to my own people. I come from the Central Region, of course. So I realized that most of the educational facilities around here, they lack enough, or sometimes they don't even have tools at all when it comes to learning IT. And then most of the students here, it's an educational hub, but I realize that the education sometimes is not so quality because of the processes, or maybe in terms of other the parameters when it comes to learning in Ghana here. So we decided to step in with a friend to start mentoring young girls and boys who have dropped out of schools, which mostly during whole week we see them, they just gallivant around. So it started with that, and then we started knowing their needs, and then we realized that we could assist in terms of IT technology because it's gaining ground, and then we decided to tackle it from that angle. So we did a lot of empowerment, ITs, and trainings, career guidance. Yeah.
So you were saying you completed SHS in the Central Region.
Yes.
So what school did you complete?
I went to Apam Senior High.
Apam?
Yes.
Which year? Which year did you complete? 2015. Impact Foundation, what do you do?
So Impact Foundation, we normally focus on empowering young people and then women through education, technology, and then entrepreneurship. So education, we are looking at quality education so that we could help achieve the Sustainable Development Goals 4. So we by making it quality, we develop models that it's in the arena of IT or information technology, and then we teach this basic school students in the rural areas, especially in Central Region.
So which year was Impact Foundation founded?
So Impact was founded December 2017.
2017.
But we started effective work from 2018.
Okay. So per your services, what other schools have you imparted so far?
Okay, so for the schools now, we have Imam Basic School.
Where is it located?
It's on UCC campus.
Okay.
In the community called Amamama.
Amamama.
And then Apelska Basic School. And we've also done Archbishop. Yes, Archbishop, we are still in talking terms with them, but we've established grounds in these schools. And then we've also done this school. What's its name?
Okay, so the schools you have imparted, how do you see it? Is it stressful for you? Is it stressful?
I mean, nothing comes easy, but with a passion, it makes it very smooth sometimes. And it's not easy, but like I always say, it's the people who I work with that has made it possible for us to get to this level. It's not easy. We have challenges, but at the end of the day, we get through it.
Okay. So who are those people who help you?
People who are from UCC, others who are not in UCC, through different means. Others help physically, through donations, through services. So I do it with so many people, especially students in UCC.
For you to do this humanitarian job, how do you get funded? Do you fund it from your own pocket or what?
Okay, so my organization and then the people, the members and the volunteers are kind enough and committed to the kind of work we do. So they contribute their quota when there's a project to be undertaken. And then, like I said, we get services, free services from people like photographers, from people like drivers who sometimes convey us to our destinations. We can be very rural. And then we do all those things at a very low cost or no cost at all. So we get petty donations from friends, the members of Impact Foundation themselves, and then humanitarians who just like doing philanthropic works.
Those who join us right now, my name is Ambassador Vix, and you're watching Vicemen on Vicemen TV on YouTube. The lady sitting beside me is called Dr. Babet Kwofie, who is a CEO, a student lead, and a humanitarian. He's the founder of Impact Foundation, imparting people, or the young ones, through education and IT. You are the CEO of Impact Foundation.
Yes.
You being the CEO, what other things did you tell people so that they came on board?
I believe in your work speaking for yourself. So when I started, I remember I started with few friends who believed in the idea I just communicated to. And then moving on, when we started the work, we get people just sending in applications or by word of mouth, just saying they want to be part, just by the pictures or the actions they see us portraying. So I think for me or for the organization Impact Foundation, we had most of the organized people or members through the works we have done. Yes, they see it and then they want to be part.
So how many sponsors do you have so far?
Okay, sponsors, there are many, especially with the individual sponsors.
Okay.
I can't mention a particular number, but they are quite okay. They are not so huge of organizations because we are open to more sponsorships and partnerships. We still need more, but we have individuals who, by any amount they contribute, is still a sponsorship. We have organizations, photographers, digital marketers who are just doing the work free for us. So we call all of them sponsors to us, and then especially our members.
Okay. For those who want to sponsor, at the end of this program, I will leave her contact, her email, and WhatsApp number just at the bottom of the screen, so that you contact her in case you want to help. What is the future projection for this foundation?
Okay, so it's a good question. So, like I mentioned, we are looking at, we do education, technology, and then entrepreneurship. As it stands now, we've done a lot of projects in the arena of technology, in terms of the IT, and then the education, the career training and guidance we give. So, we are about to start a new project that is basically going to train the next generation with employable skills needed to be employed or start their own businesses. So, moving on, we are looking at having an incubation hub for young people who want to be entrepreneurs or who are young entrepreneurs. We are looking forward to having a center where people can come and then learn technology, things about technology, being computer engineers, software engineers, and then we are looking forward to expand our wings and then make sure that more people get to benefit from our programs.
So for now, you are concentrating on Western region or central region, right?
Okay, no, we are. It's I mean, it's diverse, but like I said, sometimes it depends on who and who needs the whatever we are delivering. So we are more of central region, but we do other projects too in other parts of the country, like Accra. Yeah, so we are looking forward to expanding to almost all the regions in the country. Yeah.
Okay, I see you travel to different countries. Go to Kwampa, Yamasi, go to Kwan. You've gone to Rwanda, right?
Yes.
Kigali,
Yes, 2 times.
the Singapore of Africa. Okay, so per your travel, is it in relation to Impact Foundation?
Yeah, some.
Some.
Yeah, I remember my second trip to Rwanda was a fellowship I applied with Impact Foundation, with MasterCard Foundation. It's called the Resolution Fellowship, where scholars, MasterCard Foundation scholars who have ideas of social change and impact can apply. So Impact Foundation made it to the semi-finals. So we were sponsored to go to Rwanda to go and then exhibit our products or our services or what we do, and then convince the judges of how best they can support us. So we made it to the semi-finals, and that's what took us there.
So which year was it, per your travel?
That's 2019, and I went there in 2018 too.
So did you win?
No, unfortunately, we couldn't make it to the finals.
Why?
I don't know, maybe reasons beyond.
They didn't tell you.
Oh, they didn't really make it clear, but it's a competition, and then not everyone is bound to win. But I think, I don't know, maybe next time we need to do our homework better, or better still. I don't know.
I've seen you wear Impact. I've seen her wear Impact. What is it about the wear Impact?
Okay, so wear impact is just, let me say, wear impact is this. So if I say this, I think it should explain all. So it has two ways. You have the main t-shirt color and then a touch of African print or colors. So we are trying to portray made in Ghana, and then we are trying to call on people to invest in Impact Foundation by buying one of this. So when we say wear impact, you are wearing to make a change or to cause an impact, because once you buy, you are contributing to our educational fund or our project, and then once you buy and you wear this and you take it even outside the country or within the country, you are portraying what is made in Ghana, so you are making more impact with it. So it's just like Project 5,000 t-shirts we initiated last year.
Okay, what is it about the Project 5,000? What is it about?
So Project 5,000, we are looking at producing about 5,000 of these t-shirts that we call the Project Wear Impact, so that people will buy, and then as they buy, they invest into Impact Foundation at the same time. Wear made in Ghana, and then, yeah.
I know those who are supporting you are doing this for free. They don't take you money. But is there in any way, do they benefit from this Impact Foundation at the end of their study in UCC?
Oh yeah, so we are in a society where we need recommendation letters, we need certificates, you need someone to recommend you, and then aside that, so we do lots of recommendation letters and then certificates, and then for me most importantly is the skills you will learn yourself, because we train you before we go out to train other people, and then in the process you sharpen your leadership skills, you sharpen your communication skills, your public speaking skills. So I think it's the benefits you get more on yourself, and how applicable you use it even after school is more important. And then we talk about the recommendation letters, and then the certificates and other benefits that might come through maybe networking with among yourselves, or traveling opportunities and all that to represent Impact Foundation.
I don't know. I'm not an active member though,
Yeah.
but I'm part. So since I'm not an active member, will I get a recommendation, the certificate you are talking about?
Oh, I mean, it depends. I mean, if you come for a recommendation letter when you yourself, you are not an active member. I mean, I don't think, maybe I don't know, but I've not encountered such. For most people who come are active people who say,
So in my case,
I recommend you to come and then come and make impact, and your impact will speak for yourself, because at most times organizations don't even call for a recommendation letter. Once you need something to prove that you are part of an organization like Impact, or you are doing voluntary works, sometimes just your pictures or the mere fact that you talk about it makes them believe you. Yeah, you don't always ask for a recommendation, but when the need arises, we'll give you. That's only if you are making impact and you genuinely think the recommendation letter is good for you.
it's genuine because I'm making an impact. You see that thing? I'm making an impact. Per you traveling to Rwanda, So aside Rwanda, which country have you traveled so far?
Oh, okay. So I've been to Canada, and then I've been to Ethiopia.
Ethiopia.
And then I've been to Cote d'Ivoire. Yes. So, but I would say I passed through France to Canada. So I would say I passed through transit, but I've seen the airport.
I see. Saint, someone said this thing. Saint something said, the world is like a book, and those who don't travel only read a page. You have traveled to, I think, 4 or 5 countries.
Yes.
Comparing to Ghana, with primary education, secondary education, what are the differences you see in terms of either IT?
Okay, so I mean, it's quite clear, especially at the advanced country. A place like Canada is more advanced, so definitely when it comes to the learning of IT or education in general, is more quality than African countries. And for most of the African countries, we have similar issues. I mean, we have people who are in the cities and are enjoying better or quality education as compared to people in the rural areas. I think Africans, we have quite a common issue. So for the African countries I've been to, interactions with people who stay or come from those places, we have quite common issues. Just like the way in Ghana, we have people who are having education in a quality way and others not.
Okay. This is a platform for you to say something to our leaders who, in one way or the other, could help our education so that at least we could move forward. What are you going to tell our leaders?
Well, before I say that, let me just share a little experience. For most of the schools we've been to, there are schools who do not have electricity at all. So even if we want to teach the IT, it's very difficult. You have to use about 5-10 extension boards to connect to people's houses, people who have maybe electricity to get to the school, just for a child to just feel or see what a computer or a mouse or a laptop looks like, which is very, very difficult. And then even network issues, just teaching a child how to use internet to search something, and it's difficult because they're not getting access to internet. So I think I'll call on not just the government, individual organizations, telecommunication network, people who they think they can contribute to the country, not just the government, to go to the aid of this basic or rural schools, especially because we write the same national exams with people in the city, and then they'll be graded on the same level. So I think electricity, furniture sometimes is a problem, but it's not the same in every school. So electricity, furniture, good communication network in the schools, computer labs, IT tools, because you can't have an education without an element of IT or technology in these modern times. And then we need those generation of children to grow up to become software engineers, programmers, and take education to the next level. So there's the need for them to be introduced to it from that level. Okay,
we're about ending. You made mention of software. What are the softwares do you teach them?
Okay, so for their level, we don't go much into detail, but like I said, we'll be starting a program very soon where we teach young people how to code and program and all that. So for their level, it's just the Microsoft Word, Excel, search engines, because for all you know, 1 or 2 of them have never seen it before. So you can't go into detail with them. You just have to take them through the practical aspects of whatever they need to know at their level, especially that will also aid them to pass their basic examination certificate at the end of their basic education.
You are doing something for Mother Ghana to develop in IT and education. It is for free. In any way, do you face any challenges in delivering your service?
A lot of challenges, really lot. I mean, one will always be financial challenges because we are still coming up. We are not established yet. Even if we are established, we still need more help. So educational challenges with the electricity challenges in some of the schools, furniture challenges, challenges with sponsorship, partnership. I mean, if you are so young of an organization like this, you don't always get people believing and investing in you or sponsoring you. So we have a lot of challenges, especially with finances.
You are a student. I know you are a student. So how do you balance your own academic work with what you are doing?
Oh, thanks to my members, Impact Foundation members.
And to me too.
And to you too. And everyone that is making this possible. And then I think another thing too is about planning. So we plan at the end of every year for the project we want to undertake, so that our planning is alongside, because we compare it with our academic calendar. I mean, sometimes there are changes, but we need to adjust. And then I think the people I'm working with are marvelous. They always make it possible. And then even if I'm not available, there are people who are always there to take charge.
Okay. I don't want to say much or ask much, but please can you give them your contact number so that they call you?
Okay, so I'll give Impact Foundation. So Impact Foundation can reach us on our Gmail is impactfoundationgh@gmail.com, and then all the social media platforms from LinkedIn, Facebook, and then Instagram is Impact Foundation. The Impact is IMPART, not Impact, it's Impact. And then on Twitter is Impact GH. So, and then you can also reach us on 024-2342-588. Yeah, 024-2342-588.
Thanks for watching this video. I would like you to subscribe to this channel and also hit on the bell below so that you get notified anytime I upload a video. You also comment and you share. You can go further to visit our social media platforms on Facebook. It is Vicemen, on Twitter, it is Vicemen TV, on Instagram, it is Vicemen_TV. That's my contact. You can call me for anything. Before we meet again, I say bye-bye.